Hey everyone, it's Jen coming to you from my home studio. I would so much rather be teaching core fusion with you tonight in studio too, but that's just not an option right now. So we are going to make the best of the situation that we have. So I am put together just a quick core workout for you. It is going to be, with this post, you're going to see the exercises listed. You're going to do each exercise for 1 minute. All you need for this workout is a mat or a towel, and a timer. It just needs to time you for a minute. When I do this on my own in my home workouts, I just put the timer, pull up this timer on my phone. Works perfectly. As far as time in between the exercises, you just need enough to reset that timer. Don't think that you are missing out on any work in doing that, because remember, when you were taking core fusion with me, here's my cat that's coming to say hi. Everybody say hi, Vader. And in a second, you're going to hear him trying to claw at my mat, I'm pretty sure, too. But remember, in between those exercises, if you were in class with me, you would be hearing me demo that next exercise. So totally feel okay to take about 15 to 20 seconds between. That's about how long it might take me to explain that next move as we would transition in class. So each workout or each exercise is 1 minute. You are going to run through the whole circuit 3 times, taking about a minute between sets of these. So I'm just going to move my camera here so that I can show you and demo these moves. I promise as this goes on, my camera skills will get better. But this is new for all of the trainers here, so just give us a little grace. Your first exercise is going to be a single leg stretch. So from here, head and shoulders are going to start down on the mat. If you want to, you can go ahead and pull them up and off of the floor. If you choose that option, you're going to kind of tuck that chin down to your chest, not all the way, but just lengthening that neck back. You're going to look right at that belly button. Your abdominal muscles are going to hug in. Best way to explain that for how it feels is imagine you are bracing for a punch here. So really contracting those abs, and that back is pressed nice into that floor. You're not pressing it hard, but you're just not arching it either. So from here, that right leg is going to come up toward that chest. Left hand is going to come just below that knee. Right hand is going to come just above that ankle. That's going to allow us to really pull that knee into our chest. Then we're going to lengthen that left leg out at a 45-degree angle. From here, you're going to give me 2 pulses with that right leg. Pulse, pulse, and you're going to slowly switch sides. Pulse, pulse. It will be an inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. So you're just going to continue to do this for that minute. In Pilates, we really focus on that 45-degree angle of that leg. Joseph Pilates thought that was that safest angle for that lower back. So he just encouraged that through all of his exercises. Exercise number 2 is going to be a crisscross. So same thing here with that head and shoulders can be down or up. And as the same with the first one, if you start feeling any tension in that neck or shoulders, you're immediately going to return that head to the floor. What's happening then is those muscles are trying to take over, and it's not your core that's holding it up anymore. And that's how we develop those really tight and strained muscles up here. So fingertips are going to come behind your ears. You're going to slowly bring those legs up to that 90-degree angle. And you're just going to take that right shoulder to that left knee, and then opposite side. Again, that 45-degree angle, you're really letting that energy radiate out through those toes here. Your breathing pattern is going to be inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. So a lot of times people want to rush through when they do the crisscross. This is what we call in Pilates and other forums, you hear it called a bicycle crunch. Take it nice and slow. The slower you take that movement, the more work that you are going to get, because your body, those core muscles are trying to control those levers for longer. Your next exercise is going to be a glute bridge. So feet are going to be about hip distance apart, flat on the floor. A couple of options for you with those hands. Option number 1, arms are going to come out at a 45-degree angle, palms face down. To make this a little bit harder, you're just going to flip those palms so they are up. Or level 3, those arms are going to come straight over that chest. Palms are facing it, so it's here, but just take those arms straight up. From here, remember, contract those abdominal muscles, and we're going to lift those glutes up, getting just that nice little pause there at the top, and then you're going to lower back down, stopping just before those glutes come all the way down onto the ground. Your next exercise is going to be a side oblique leg lift. So you're gonna come here, head in your hands. So we choose these two options here. I'm gonna readjust my mat here real quick. Yep, you are getting the full, this is my first workout thing, experience ever filming. Aren't you lucky? So, a couple of options here. You can have that head in that hand. If you choose this option, you can see a gap here. So you wanna stay elevated through here. That's gonna keep that core engaged. You always wanna be able to fit that top hand underneath that armpit. If you start feeling yourself here, you're gonna go to option number 2, which is just lengthening that leg or that body, arm all the way out, and just resting your hand here. So those are the two options that we're gonna stick with, because a lot of times when we come up here into this option, we end up collapsing, takes all of the work out of that core. So you're here or here. Now those legs are gonna just stay straight out, feet are flexed. Top hand can come here on the floor or up here on your hip, and you're just gonna lift those legs up and lower down. Simple movement right here. Just up and down. So you'll have a minute there. As you transition to that other side, you're gonna lengthen those arms and legs out. You're just gonna lift opposite arm, opposite leg here. That head stays centered, not moving anywhere. So those abdominal muscles are pulled in nice and tight. You want to imagine that you can drag a toy car between your belly button and the floor. You won't be there today, but keep that in mind, and it just helps you keep those abs engaged because we are still using them to support that lower back. You are then just going to flip over onto that other side, do those oblique side leg lifts, and that is your core fusion workout for this week. Thanks for bearing with me as I did my first video. I promise as we get going farther into this, hopefully we don't have to do this for too long, but they'll get better, I promise. Have fun with the workout, make adaptations if you need to. Remember, laughing is good for your core, so go ahead and laugh at yourself. Otherwise, have a great time with this workout, and just remember that whether we are in person or not, we are all just part of a family, and we are all working together to be Rec Strong.